According to the National Electrical Code, specifically Article 300.5, the minimum cover requirement for polyvinyl chloride, or PVC, pipes containing electrical conductors when installed under driveways 24 inches. It's crucial to understand that the National Electrical Code establishes minimum standards. Local electrical inspectors often have the authority to enforce additional or more stringent requirements if they believe it's necessary for safety. In the described scenario, the inspector's insistence on a 36-inch cover could stem from concerns related to the anticipated traffic load on the driveway, specific soil conditions, or other site-specific factors. The inspector's authority typically derives from local ordinances or laws that empower them to make judgments regarding the safety and adequacy of electrical installations, even if those judgments exceed the minimum requirements outlined in the National Electrical Code. When faced with a discrepancy between the National Electrical Code requirements and a local inspector's directive, there are a few options to consider. Firstly, compliance with the inspector's request is generally the safest and most expedient path. Adhering to the 36-inch cover requirement ensures that the installation meets local regulations, minimizing the risk of inspection delays or failures. While it may involve additional labor and material costs, compliance demonstrates a commitment to safety and facilitates a smoother project completion process. Secondly, it is possible to argue the point with the inspector, but this approach should be undertaken with caution and respect. It's important to be prepared to provide documentation, such as relevant excerpts from the National Electrical Code or engineering calculations, to support the argument that a 24-inch cover provides adequate protection for the conduits. It's also crucial to understand the inspector's rationale for requiring the deeper burial depth. Engage in a constructive dialogue, actively listening to the inspector's concerns and addressing them with factual information. The inspector may be willing to reconsider their position if it can be demonstrated that the 24-inch cover meets the necessary safety standards for the specific site conditions. However, it's essential to recognize that the inspector has the final authority to make the determination. The likelihood of successfully overturning the inspector's decision is relatively low, and attempting to do so could potentially strain the working relationship and delay the project. When deciding between these options, it's important to weigh the potential costs and benefits of each approach. Compliance with the inspector's request guarantees adherence to local regulations and minimizes the risk of project delays. Arguing the point, while potentially saving time and resources, carries the risk of prolonging the inspection process and potentially leading to an unfavorable outcome. In this scenario, it is generally advisable to comply with the inspector's request for a 36-inch cover. While it may be tempting to challenge the requirement based on the National Electrical Code, it is unlikely to be successful and could create unnecessary complications. By complying with the inspector's directive, you can ensure a smooth inspection process and avoid any potential issues down the line. Remember, electrical codes and regulations are designed to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Compliance with these standards is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical installations. When in doubt, it's always best to err on the side of caution and follow the inspector's guidance.